Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be making date stuffed bread. I'm gonna make a very delicious and soft dough. The ingredients for this recipe will be listed in the description box down below, and don't forget to follow me on social media. And now, let's start. Here I have some more milk. I added to it some sugar and active dry yeast. Mix them together very well and set them aside for about 10 minutes for the yeast to activate. Now I'm gonna mix the rest of the ingredients together. Here I have some flour, salt, cinnamon, some vegetable oil, some melted butter, of course an egg, the sugar, and now look at the yeast in the milk mixture and how the yeast has formed a foam, and that's what you want. So add that in. Now start mixing everything together until all the ingredients are well combined, forming a very nice and soft dough. So my dough is looking beautiful and so soft, and it's no longer sticking to the sides of the bowl. Continue kneading for about 5 minutes. Of course, you can do it by hand if you don't have a stand mixer. Now, using your hands, form it into a smooth ball, just like that. Now bring a clean bowl, drizzle some vegetable oil, and place your dough in the bowl and flip it so that it is oiled from all sides. And this step will prevent it from drying when it's rising. Now cover the bowl with a kitchen towel and place it in a warm place for about 1 hour and 30 minutes. Now I'm gonna work on the filling. Here I have some pitted and ground dates. I'm gonna add to it some spices. I have cinnamon and a little bit of nutmeg. Use your hands to mix them very well. This step may be a little bit sticky, but it's okay. Now you want to form your dates into small balls. You should end up with about 20 or 22 balls. Mine was a little bit less than that, but that's okay because you can always adjust the size to your liking. After about 1 hour and 40 minutes, our dough is beautifully risen and has doubled in size. Dump it on a floured surface and work it a little bit with your hands, but be careful not to deflate it because you want to keep all that air inside. Now take a small piece of dough, slightly bigger than the date one, flatten it with your hands, and place one ball of date inside. Close it tightly, and now press it with your hands on the surface until you have a flat yet a little bit thick disc, just like the one I'm making. Now using a knife, do some cuts just like that on the edges of the circle, making sure that the cuts are equal in length. And voila, this is our first shape. Of course you can do the shape that you like, but I'm giving you some ideas. Now I'm gonna do another one. Now flatten the piece of dough lengthwise, just like that. Now you want to roll the ball of date within your hands until it's long enough to fit in that dough. Now close it tightly and don't forget to seal it. And make sure to cover the dough just like I did so that it doesn't dry out while working. Now roll it on your surface with your hands until it's about 17 centimeters long. When you get to the desired length, close the edges together and seal it very well. Now using your knife, do some cuts on the edges of your round shape, just like the ones we did for the first shape. And the second shape is ready. Look at that, it's looking very nice. Place them on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper or a non-stick oven tray. So now my shapes are looking nice and beautiful. I'm gonna cover them and let them rise again for about half an hour. So after half an hour, they are beautifully risen. I'm gonna whisk 1 egg with a little bit of milk. Now using a pastry brush, brush the top with this egg wash. It's gonna give it a really nice and golden color when it's baked in the oven. But make sure not to press too much because we don't want to deflate them. At this time, your oven must be preheated at 350 degrees. The last step I like to do is to sprinkle some toasted sesame seeds. That is totally optional, but I like to do it. Now place it in the oven for about half an hour. And that is the final result. They are looking so beautiful. They smell and taste amazing. And as you see, they have a really nice golden color from that egg wash that we brushed on top. And the dough is so soft and delicious. Look at that. It's really soft. I'm gonna open one for you so that you see what it's like from the inside. Amazing. I really hope that you enjoyed this recipe today. Go make it and tell me what you think. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and check out my other videos. And I will see you very soon. Bye!